On the banks of Lake Washington, it's Husky Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 teams, target on their backs, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Washington Huskies. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
The most beautiful views from the water on Lake Washington Husky Stadium is something special. You can see the lake, the mountains. You can see it all from kickoff. This is one of the most glorious views in all of college sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Longhorns ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
So they on the screen. I am not letting know. They see me from my wife. Still.
Offense working from the pistol. Play action with Williams. They're all over him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's a give to Washington. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Offense scoops it up and still going. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away.
She said she wanted to put my wife down so she could steal it.
Making his first move. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. On the run, it's Smothers. Nice move to keep running. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup with the defense. Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Rush is on. And he avoids the sack.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Here's Arts to throw. And wings it incomplete. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. throwing from the gun on third down. Throws toward the end zone. Fires into traffic and intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Well, coming into this one, the offense knew a big key was going to be getting the ground game established. They haven't been able to do that yet. They punted on their opening drive, and they have a negative play here on the first play of their second drive.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They've been able to put together nothing. Now 3rd and long from their own 1. Williams. It's complete on the right side. Goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line, and boy, did they need a little breathing room.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
Williams on the play fake. Gonna take a shot. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorn.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Williams to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
We got played up.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Williams will pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. At midfield, he's got room. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're
going to take a shot. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Running to the left.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere. They're able to make a big-time play.
They go play action with Manning. Catch in the middle, it's Townsend. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. To throw, Manning. Quickly to the tight end. Finally, first down and bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Out wide left, it's Wingo. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Arch Madness. Oh, pressure's coming. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Quarterback changing the play. Hits inside, it's Smothers. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. 4th down, Manning. Makes a grab. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead as we get a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, first down here. Here's Manning to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brown. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Just keep slinging it. Look
It's
out.
a fucking dot.
Touchdown Longhorns. And they take it in for 6 more points.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive. He's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice...
Just keeps moving. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line. So not a whole lot of room on that one. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
Yeah, it's being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Out wide right, it's Washington. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts some momentum.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Rolls right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Caught by Williams on the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Long way to go on second down. Throwing, Williams. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Williams looking for a man.
Hey.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. back in motion, try to clear the picture. Running inside, it's Smothers. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Manning. Right side, it's Townsend. Tackled after a gain of 4 on the play, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. And the Longhorns come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. This quarterback part of their running game. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. They'll take the penalty and move them back. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Manning to throw for it on 4th. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
He had nowhere to go with the 4th down. You know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Williams hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the 1st half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
Washington wants to go quickly. They've been steamrolled so far in this 1st half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously, getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Williams to the air again. Hauls it in. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Trying to run, it's Washington.
This nigga,
Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Just a great job by the quarterback, the running back, the offensive line. Sneaky little devils. What do? Make it look like pass, sneak in the run, catch you off guard. Great play call by the offense.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They want to run this quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Husky. Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They march 79 yards on the drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Straight ahead, it's Smothers. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the return, it's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defense
trying to get behind the defense.
I shot that ridiculous on his life like in school.
He's got it on the left. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guys, find your matchups. And listen, when you're at Texas, you recruit at a high level. You usually get better dudes than you're playing against. Find those guys, let them make plays for you.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
He'll pull it down. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. And is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Arch is going to throw for it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. He's changing the play. Fourth down, Manning. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball
That's
every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Yeah.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive.
And, man, this whole crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Williams under pressure. He'll try to do it himself. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
And the Huskies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Still on his feet at the 40. He's running free down the middle. Running inside the 20.
She said, you make her pussy wet.
Touchdown, Washington. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. You guys need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards up on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
Thank you, too.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First and 10 for the offense. finds his man. It's Wingo. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Wingo. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back. It's Manning. Lets it go for the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Third down from the gun, Manning. Rush right in his face. That pass not close as he got well trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with this target.
Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. Manning to throw for it on fourth. And they got him. A sack denied for trying to convert on fourth down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. The corners are walked up tight. Here's Williams to throw. Here comes the heat.
On my life, don't.
Snagged in the middle. It's Washington.
He's running that way.
They finally get him down.
He's running backwards.
It'll be first down. RPO complete, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Huskies can bring this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the back. Throwing, Williams. They're all over him. He'll heave it deep. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Gonna run it. It's Smothers. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Arts to throw. The screen, he's got wheels. Down he goes. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football, great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like the wide receiver getting that INT.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Husky. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. To throw, Manning. Stepping to the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Moves the pocket. It's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. What a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Washington again. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
keep it running so you earn like the body. So you can't really for the big.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long. Out wide right, it's Washington. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. 4th down, Williams. He's going to take a shot. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Huskies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
She's up in the
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the lone back.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Arch Madness. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
And that's just pure speed off the line of scrimmage. That offensive tackle had no shot. Barely even got a hand on that D-end as he came around the outside.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Working that left side now. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
You get a big completion there, and I know there's a sense of urgency. This is a 2-minute drill, but there is still time on the clock. This quarterback understands how to manipulate that and work that. We'll be clocking it, using the sidelines to our advantage, try to put ourselves in a position to win this game.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Longhorns have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Here's Manning to throw. Rushes on. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain.
That side of the field.
Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
And the Longhorns are facing 3rd and inches. Turning it on. Lowers those pads. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
We've seen it from this running back, too. There's a lot of ways he can make you miss. Bottom line, this defense has to do a better job game tackling.
Yeah, just hard to bring down. Just physical, runs through people. This is a guy that defenses hate playing against, and you see why. So many yards after contact.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To the back. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Williams. Right side, it's Washington. He steps out of bounds, stops the clock after a short pickup of 7, and it's getting dire in terms of the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Williams will pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
It is your time. What is in your bag? What is your play call? Going to be fourth down now. I have to have this. I'm trailing. This is what every quarterback dreamed about in their backyard, making that play in a big-time moment. It's go time.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.